Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back. Highside Broadcasting coming back to you guys again here today. This time from Bristol Speedway. This is the this is our sixth race of the season. You guys can see the 5 different winners. First, second, third, and fourth in the standings is Reddick, Byron, Truex, and Hamlin. And then Buescher getting the upset win a week ago at Darlington. He's doing well. Larson, slow start to the season. You can see some other guys. Hot start, slow start. Josh Berry right around the cut line. Eric Jones, Suarez, Bowman right below it. Of course, this is 2002 standings. Ours, with today's point system, will be a little different. You see McDowell, a hot start to the year. Elliott, Busch, kind of middle of the road. No multi-winner yet, but that could change as we go to Bristol. We will have a couple notable entries like we do just about every week. A couple weeks ago, we didn't have any, but this week, Austin Hill making a start again for RCR. And then we have J.J. Yaley and B.J. McLeod making a start. So we skipped practice qualifying here. Hamlin on the pole, then Wallace. You see Truex. Larson finally up front. We'll see if he can keep it there. Nemechek's been 13th to 18th all season, right outside the playoffs right now. Looks like he's going to continue that again this week. Elliott, Chastain, lackluster. Gragson, top 20 after an awful run at Darlington. Finished dead last a week ago, but was running bad before that happened. I think he was dead last. He may not have been, but I don't know. Allmendinger, awful start to the season for him so far. So yeah. This race a season ago ended up being a wreck fest, but then for some reason the second race we ran at Bristol, which was a playoff race, I expected it to be a wreck fest, and it wasn't. So, you see Hamlin, Wallace, awesome start here for Wallace. 100 lapper, should go by relatively quickly. Alright, Denny Hamlin. He's already a one-time winner this season. Trying to do it again. Here we are. You see Joe Gibbs first and third here with Hamlin and Truex, both already winners this season. Bubba Wallace, winless so far this year, only 5 races in. This is his best starting spot all year, starting second. See if he can keep that speed. You see Hendrick cars there on the outside. Larson and Byron starting 4th and 6th. You see Blaney running out the top 5. Here we go. Green flag. Please don't be a wreck fest. Not sure why this race was a wreck fest a season ago, because the second visit here wasn't. As we look mid-pack, we got through the first set of corners. Gonna be able to complete a lap maybe. Looks like we do. Alright, well if this stays green, we definitely should see lap traffic here. Haley rounding out the field here, passing Justin Haley. Hamlin off to a quick start. Bubba Wallace here in second. Martin Truex Jr. third. Larson to 4th. Blaney 5th. Bell, Byron. Thought Christopher Bell might get the win at Darlington. Started off hot. Did not. Had an issue. A lot of issues actually a week ago. Ooh, Kyle Busch in the wall a little bit off of 2. I think a little further back Nemechek also was, or maybe it was Ty Gibbs. Gibbs almost in the wall there again off of 4, getting passed here by Logano. See Buescher right there inside the top 16. A good start for Austin Hill. You know, he's almost got a ride for this season. Likely will have a ride for next season, whether it's in the 33 car or it's replacing Austin Dillon. I can assure you he won't be replacing Kyle Busch, but could maybe replace Austin Dillon, depending on how he does this season. Austin Hill right now running better than Dillon, so Dillon's had a start to the season, low mid-20s in points. Or they could buy a charter and he could be in the 33. Never know. Right here, Kyle Busch inside the top 10, racing Tyler Reddick for 8th. Looks like Denny Hamlin putting a gap here on Bubba Wallace. Wallace has Truex, Larson all over him. Blaney a little further back to Christopher Bell and Byron, and then another gap to Reddick and Busch. Pretty big gap back to Bowman, Berry, Nemechek. Elliott struggling so far here today. Noah Gragson right there in 22nd. Stenhouse is in the wall off of 2. See Noah Gregson reacted to it. Now he's on the apron here. Still reacting to what's going on. McDowell tried to jump and make the move. Looked low. Did not actually make the pass, though. Glad this has not been a wreck fest so far. I'm not sure why some races are like that. But Suarez, 28th. Awful run so far for him. And he's had a, you know, where we expected him to be kind of a year. Right around the cut line. Cindric's had a, again, right around the cut line. But running almost 30th. Keselowski running 30th. That is unprecedented. And this is not good. Alright, looks like it is gonna continue, so that is good. That would have been bad. Allmendinger here, 31st. It's been an awful start to the season for him. Awful. He's like 20 points behind. There's what, 36 full-time cars, and I think he's 37th in points because he's behind Jimmy Johnson, who's run a couple races this year. So he's 37th in points. I think he's like 20 points or something like that, close to that, behind, you know, 36th. It's been an awful start to the year for Allmendinger. Hemrick, he's low 20s in points, so he's got about 14, 15 spots on his teammate. Hocevar's had a solid start to the season. Matty Benedetto struggled to open up this year. He's fallen in the ranking, too, since the beginning. LaJoy right now running out the field behind both Rick Ware cars. Cole Custer and Justin Haley both running for full time. LaJoy not running well right now. Denny Hamlin. Let's go to the cockpit view. Can he see lap traffic already or not yet? No, he can see him. He already can see him. A big gap here over Bubba Wallace, who has a small gap over Truex and Larson, who has put up a gap over Ryan Blaney. So some separation here in this field, at least at the front. Everybody to the bottom, though. Alex Bowman right now running out the top 10. Josh Berry right there in 11th. Solid start to the year for him. Nemechek, the same thing. Chastain, one of the better cars 2 weeks ago at Vegas. Top 3 car, struggling here, 13th. Kind of a midday here at Bristol. Logano, Gibbs, Buescher, Elliott behind him. Again, all having middays. None of these guys have really exploded this year and had top 5 runs. It's really been all Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, William Byron. Kyle Larson struggled this year. He's finally having a top 5 run. It's been all Toyota, though, this season so far. Buescher got that lucky win a week ago. Toyota right now. The top 3 as we are 20 laps into this 100-lapper already. And falling, come on, 13.5 seconds back already. Corey LaJoy, and they're running 15-second laps, so he is not far from being lapped here. 13.5 back. What will he be this time? 13.6. So he's just crossing the line. So Hamlin will be coming out of 4 when LaJoy crosses the line. Yep. Down the straightaway even. About 0.2 a lap he's losing on Hamlin. 13.8. That'll make the field interesting again, though. See how quickly Hamlin can get through lap traffic, because he is fast. So far dominating this race. He dominated North Wilkesboro. He looks to be the fastest car so far this season. Denny Hamlin. You guys can see coming up on Corey LaJoy, Cole Custer. Once he gets there, though, can he get through the lap traffic? That's typically when we see these guys reeling back in. Once they get to lap traffic, they don't get by it very quickly. Everybody else here in a single file line, pretty much a couple cars apart. Most of the field is here. Noah Gragson in that 21st position here. Oh, that's our car, hoping he can run decent this year. All 3 of the 4 Stewart-Haas cars struggling here. That's Ryan Preece, Todd Gilliland, Chase Briscoe, all 24th, 25th, and 26th here. Suarez 27th. Zane Smith 28th, Cindric 29th, Keselowski an awful run here in 30th, Allmendinger 31st, Hemrick 32nd, Hocevar 33rd, DiBenedetto passing McLeod for 34th and 35th, Yaley 36th, Haley 37th, Custer 38th, LaJoie 39th, Denny Hamlin all over him, and he's guaranteed he's losing time quickly to these guys behind him. Though I don't see him yet, so he must have just got to him. Not quite able to make the move yet. He's going to have to be aggressive, or they're going to be coming in on Denny quick. See him in the background there, Bubba Wallace. A few seconds back, and can Denny get by him? 30 lap into this 100 lapper, he's already up to Corey LaJoie running last. And he's rode behind him for a few laps already. Yeah, Bubba's coming. Can he get by him? It's going to be tough. These guys aren't very good at passing. Bubba's going to get there, and he's going to be trying to pass Hamlin. Corey LaJoie actually going to try and pass Cole Custer. This is an opportunity for Hamlin to at least get by Custer. Can he at least take advantage of that? No, LaJoie ain't going to make the move. Custer roaring back on his outside again. And Wallace is all but there already on Denny. Reeling him in. Yeah, he's really struggling to get past Corey LaJoie, and I figured that would happen. Does he have position on him this time? It's close. That was the closest he's been. Bubba Wallace is there. He's brought Martin Truex Jr. with him. And soon enough, the whole field will be lined back up behind Denny. Coming up on some more lap traffic, you see J.J. Yaley, Justin Haley, Cole Custer ahead of LaJoie here. You see Larson and Blaney are now back into this. Hamlin just cannot make the move. But now can Bubba at least get by Denny, or can Truex? Suarez has lost a ton more spots. Something must have happened to him that he's back to 35th or 36th. Hamlin still has not got by Corey LaJoie. Bubba Wallace has slipped off of him a little bit now. As now Byron, Reddick, they're all into this. It's going to be 10 cars lined up behind Denny here. Suarez, you can see, trying to pass McLeod. Something happened to him up ahead here. Denny's struggling. LaJoie now underneath Cole Custer. Wallace looking underneath Hamlin for the lead. He's there. Bubba Wallace to the lead. Then he's going to fight back on the outside, though. It's not over. And these lap traffic still in front of him. Side by side here for the lead. Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin. Hamlin giving him all he's got on the outside. Wallace could get clear here. Denny's still there. And now that he comes up on LaJoy, maybe Denny can get LaJoy on the outside, and maybe that'll be the way to get by him. I don't know. Wallace slow on the bottom. Denny going to clear him back to the lead. Denny Hamlin strong on the outside, got back by Wallace. Blaney has now got by Kyle Larson for 4th and 5th. Blaney all over Truex now. Halfway through this thing almost. 50 out of 100. One more lap and we'll have 50 to go. Be 50 laps in. Halfway through this thing. Denny Hamlin and Bubba Wallace now have a small gap over Martin Truex. Probably 6-7 car lengths between Wallace and Truex. Truex has Blaney and Larson all over him. You see Bell, Byron, Reddick. They are all lined up behind him. Busch, Bowman, top 10 all together here. They just cannot lap these cars. Now lap traffic, if we do have to pit, which I kind of don't think they pit here, but if they do have to, that'll be curious to see how that shapes things up. You know, halfway through this thing at this point, pitting could become a concern at any point from here to the end, but I don't think it will be. Hamlin finally going to get underneath Corey LaJoy. It's about time, but I don't think he's going to complete the pass. No, he's not. LaJoy in the wall, though, a little bit off of 2. Going to give Denny another shot. I think he is clear, or at least he's clear enough. He should get him into this corner, maybe. Yeah, he will. I think. No, he won't. Nope. LaJoy back up on top, fighting him hard. I think LaJoy's going to get him back. It's close. It is close. He could clear him here. I think he does. He clears him here. Wallace now. Oh, we got a wreck up in front of the leaders. Everybody storming in. A massive pileup down the front stretch. A massive pileup. That's clearly got to be a caution. Look at this. Daniel Suarez is in it. Right in front of the leaders, though I think all the leaders got through it. You can see Cindric with some rear end damage. AJ Allmendinger, left rear destroyed. Another rough race for AJ. Everybody coming into pit road now, so they are going to pit. I think the caution's out and everybody is going to pit here. You can see a lot of, still a mess going on over here. There's probably cars sitting around. You can see McLeod has some damage. We are going to ride along with Suarez and see if we can't find out what happened. Oh, right here, a big pileup. This was actually happening way in front of him, so let's go to the 2 of Cindric. Is this where it started? Is it Zane Smith, Keselowski, one of them getting the wall here? This happens in front of them. This is up here with, oh, this is Stenhouse and Zane's Austin Hill. This started around 18th. Austin Hill, I wonder if he got the fence or something coming out. Right there, up and into the wall. You can see Stenhouse, McDowell, really nowhere to go. Gregson and the 31 kind of stopped at that point. Oh, look at this. Stenhouse in the air a little bit here. He's going to get knocked on his side. Oh, this is going to be a rough landing here for Ricky. Yeah. And this is where Noah Gragson then gets rear-ended by Suarez and Cindric with nowhere to go. AJ Allmendinger gets destroyed by BJ McLeod. Benedetto is in it a little bit. I think he'll be fine. Noah's just getting turned, and a good run is now turning bad. Then Barry comes in, finishes Daniel off. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting to see how this one gets played out at this point now. It starts with the rookie part-timer Austin Hill up and in the fence. You can see a lot of the field is trapped a lap down at this point. Truex, a lap down. We're ready to go green here. Blaney with the lead. DiBenedetto and McLeod are done. Suarez is 4 down. Everyone else 1 down. And I assume Austin Hill, yeah, going to be fighting for the get back on the lead lap. I don't understand why Truex is a lap down. And Elliott and Bell, Nemechek, Gibbs, Bowman, Busch, why are they all a lap down? We are green. And once we get straightened out a little bit, which this is going to be interesting back here with Suarez having the damage that he's got. Come on. Yeah, McDowell and Suarez here with no hoods going to be in front of everybody. You got Yaley up here, all the lap cars. This is going to probably turn into a mess. So we will go back and look at that to try and understand why Truex and Elliott and Bell, why they're all lap down. Going to ruin their days. Riding along here on Tyler Reddick. We're watching Tyler Reddick. So yeah, let's go to Truex. Oh, we got a wreck here. Tyler Reddick's around. William Byron. Oh, man. Big wreck here. Kyle Larson. Alex Bowman. Zane Smith. This is turning into a mess. Caesar, knock it off. Tyler Reddick. Got turned there down the front stretch, so we'll be able to go back and look at the Truex incident now. Starts right here. I think they were 3 wide off the corner. Christopher Bell, who is a lap down, 3 wide, Barry into the wall, comes down, turns Reddick into the fence. Then they come down, take Austin Dillon out, and then everybody else just comes crashing in. Bowman, Larson, Jones, Byron. 3 of the Hendrick cars that were left were involved in that. Elliott is a lap down for some reason. We're going to go back and look at that now. Unbelievable. This is turning into a mess, though it's not been a mess, but it is turning into one. So let's go back and understand why Truex is a lap down. I know it probably went down pit road, but I don't think you lose a lap because of that. So maybe all the cars that pitted are a lap down. They lost a lap under pitting. I guess that has to be it. Oh, man, Chastain up to 3rd. You see Dillon, Gillen, Barry right there. Zane Smith going to be DNF'd. This could fall into Blaney's lap. Track position could win him this race. I'm not sure if Denny Hamlin's going to be able to get by him. I guess if you're a lap down, you could still race for a top 15. But, Noah Gragson back in 30th. Nemechek 26th after a top 15 run. You see names like Martin Truex, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell. You see Kyle Busch and Ty Gibbs all a lap down, 23rd and worse. J.J. Yaley, Cole Custer, Justin Haley, Carson Hocevar. Them guys going to end up with a decent result. Austin Hill, who brought out that first incident, 15th, the first car lap down, though there is no free pass on air. Reddick, Byron, Jones, Larson, I bet you they're going to lose a lap. Hey, remember when Keselowski was running 30th? And now he's 10th? Bubba's back up to 7th. I just don't see any way they're going to get by Ryan Blaney here. This has turned into another interesting result of a race here. Joey Logano, he's like 28th in points. I'm scared to look. I don't see him here. 33rd. He's getting to missing the playoffs. He keeps doing this. See Bowman back to 35th. Blaney here. Green flag is in the air. Wish we could get a view of multiple cameras at once. You see a couple lap cars now already between Blaney and Denny Hamlin. I believe they're wrecking back there. Or maybe not. No, they're not. Yeah, this is going to fall on Blaney's lap here with the track position and all these lap cars in the way. It's going to take him to get taken out, which at this point I might not roll out for him to lose this race. Ryan Blaney could find himself in victory lane here. 30 to go. Denny Hamlin, who's dominated this race, running second. Chastain third. And the gap between them is pretty big already. Oh, and the caution's out here. Oh yeah, this is going to be a car coming off the pit road, threw everybody off. Yeah. Though I don't know if there was ever actually a wreck, but... Oh man, this is going to turn into quite the race. Ryan Blaney trying to win at Bristol here. Defending champion Christopher Bell running 25th. I'm sorry, but we're going to fast forward some of this caution. Here we go. It's got to go by pretty quickly here. Still gonna go green with 25 to go here. Blaney, Hamlin, Chastain on the outside. These lap cars are going to make a difference in the factor of this race. Blaney's probably got this one in the bag unless he gets taken out. At this point, Hamlin keeps falling back to fourth. He's running second, but Hemrick and Austin Hill end up in the way, or in between them. This should be interesting back here, all the 2x2. Daniel Suarez is dropping like a rock here. Maybe a little bit of contact there with Cindric getting into that corner. Maybe. Oh, we do have a wreck. I heard it. Probably coming up on it. Though I think they're still green. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, whatever happened. I heard it. Oh, right there. Busher was in the wall off of 4, I think. Oh, Chase Elliott. Yeah, that's all it was, though. They kept going. .6 now, the gap between Blaney and Hamlin. 1.7. Denny Hamlin still has not even got by Hemrick. dominating this race. Stuff happened. Ryan Blaney. I believe I'm hearing things going on back here. Maybe not. Bunch of cars with rear end damage back here. Feel like I'm hearing Rex, but I don't think I am. Ryan Blaney still out front. 13 coming to 12 to go. There is no way I see him losing this thing. Hamlin now 2.3 back. It's going to take a wreck that involves him. Take him out of it. Caesar. Caesar. Caesar! Caesar! You guys can tell only 14 to go here. And the gap getting bigger. Caution is out. 10 to go. Now 9 to go. This is what I'm talking about, though. Can this avoid Blaney? He hit Eric Jones barely. This is what I'm talking about, though. Stuff like this that could involve him. Byron up in front of him. Bell. Oh, my gosh. Mayhem like this is exactly what could ruin Blaney's chances. Oh my gosh. Eric Jones about swiped him. Oh my gosh. Obviously we had a big incident there. Now, you know, because he had a little bit of contact, could he come down pit road? That's also, you know, Blaney, it's gonna, something like that is what I'm talking about that could take him out. So, I don't even know who to go watch. We're just going to pick somebody. I see Austin Hill falling in the standing, so I assume it's Austin Hill. See Kyle Busch could go to him if this doesn't work out. If this doesn't show us what happened. Oh, Denny Hamlin actually could have been in this as well. It looks like this happened ahead of him. Yeah, a bunch of, oh my gosh, massive wreck here. There's like 10 cars in this, maybe more. We'll ride along with Elliott. Looks like it happened in front of him, Keselowski potentially. Right here, I think Wallace maybe got the fence. No, this happened in front of him, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, Wallace got the fence. And then Keselowski turned him. And then up and onto the track, Reddick, Elliott, Reddick's gonna DNF from that. Everybody came in, nowhere really to go, and then the leaders came in. This is when it got pretty interesting. Austin Hill. Blaney is gonna keep the lead, which means he will likely win this race. But now we're down to 12 cars on the lead lap. Elliott now outside the top 30. Gregson's up to 24th. Reddick is out. Wallace is out. Both 2311 cars. Heck, we thought Wallace might win this thing. DNFs. Man. Truex back inside the top 20. Gibbs up to 20th. The lights are off the pace car. Are they doing single file restarts now? Is there a rule that I'm not familiar with? You know, lights are off the pace cars, so they're going green, I believe. Maybe it's because they're coming to 5 to go. That's the rules. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be the case with 5 to go. This is going to benefit Denny, though I don't think Denny has a shot because Hemrick is still between them. But at least he doesn't have 2 cars between them. Green flag here, 5 to go. Ryan Blaney. This one is in his hands, driving away from Hemrick. We look through the field here. Another caution probably would end this thing. Watching everybody here. Blaney driving away. 4 to go already, kind of 3 to go. Looking through this thing. Is anything going to happen? Blaney's driving away, so 3 to go. It's going to take something that involves Blaney for him to lose this. 2 to go. Coming to the white flag now. Out of turn 4. 1 to go here for Ryan Blaney. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Clean track. Blaney wins his first race of the season, and the streak continues. No repeat winners yet. Blaney to victory lane. No races have ended under caution this season so far. Larson and Byron end up with a 9th and 12th place finish. Larson needs that for sure. Stuart Haas ends up with a good day. Gilliland 6th or 5th, Priest 6th. Barry 7th. I don't know why I looked over that. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Looks like Briscoe, the one that ends up with the bad day. And he ends up 19th. Stuart Haas, I'm sure, is happy with the day. I don't know, other than Blaney, I don't think anybody else is. But, yeah. Logano ends up 27th. That's not going to help him. That might be Allmendinger's best finish this season, 26th. But, yeah. 5 DNFs here. Both 23-11 cars. Denny's probably going to be a point later. Yeah, he is. Texas will be next. Laps led this season. Denny so far leads it by a ton. 18 different leaders this year. Can't imagine how far Allmendinger is back from anybody else. Yeah, pretty far back from DiBenedetto. Logano, Gilliland. Logano, man, rough. It's been rough for Logano. Of course, our standings, the one that matters, will be up sooner rather than later. Well, that'll do it for Bristol. See you guys in Texas.